You know, I got to be honest with you here, boss. You don't want to give me that gun. 'Cause I'd probably shoot you with it.
Peace, y'all. This is Sese with your Black Agenda Report morning shot for September 14th, 2010. The predatory interests of global capitalism under the guise of humanitarian aid make the daily suffering of our Haitian brothers and sisters that much harder. For one, there remains the historical issue of the false debt imposed by France, the continued installation of empire-approved dictators, and the use of Haiti as a tax-free sweatshop, or should we say, tax-free slave ship labor hub for clothing corporations.
It's 6:30 in the morning. The workers are arriving at the free trade zones. There are nearly 20,000 workers in Haiti assembling goods for American companies for export to the United States. Companies like Walmart, Kmart, JCPenney, the Walt Disney Company. The U.S. companies are attracted to Haiti by the poverty, the misery, the high unemployment.
In 2010, however, the January earthquake has exacerbated Haiti's already vulnerable, infrastructure-less condition. A medley of greedy hands see dollar signs and destruction and the future influence they can wield. They identify themselves with unassuming names such as Bill Clinton, the World Bank, United Nations peacekeeping forces, non-governmental organizations, and so forth. But their effect is to bleed Haiti dry by enslaving it to foreign investment, dictating how the country's money is spent and privatizing its public services, occupying it militarily, and granting themselves paid vacations in Haiti, respectively. Just take a look at how these supposed international donors dine over only the finest continental breakfast recipes before they do the dirty work of turning on the ignition key to Haitian empowerment. So why should any of these entities be entrusted with participating in relief efforts in Haiti, outside of giving up the accumulated aid monies directly to the Haitian people and withdrawing themselves and their military presence from the black nation? What's the holdup with the $5.3 billion pledged to reconstruction efforts in March? And why is this money being taken through a labyrinth of bilateral donors and NGOs before reaching those who need it most? The Haitians, of course. Probably because Haitians would do some pretty unacceptable stuff with this money, i.e. rebuild Haiti on their own terms, maybe, giving preference to those most in need rather than outside corporations. In short, determine their own destiny.
Because the earthquake just passed, anybody don't do anything, any government don't do, any ONG don't do anything. They make money in Haiti. They come to make money. All those people come from to the States or the country, they come to make money from the above us. Okay? But 8 months just, our earthquake just passed, they don't fix anything. They stop out the food, they stop out the water, they stop out all the things they give for free and then for help, for survive. And then when the rain come, we are on a rainy season now, that's too bad. Murds, trash, bad smell. This is not the reason people are living here. The energy come to make money.
What the powers that be would like to brand as a peacekeeping force is truly an occupation force, whose primary goal is to quell popular rebellion against the people and policies that brought about the 1991 and 2004 coups in the first place. MINUSTAH, the misnamed United Nations Stabilization Mission in Haiti, was deployed in 2004 to, in its own words, quote, restore a secure and stable environment, to promote the political process, to strengthen Haiti's government institutions and rule of law structures, as well as to promote and to protect human rights, unquote. This prim and proper mission statement is contradicted by the frequent reports that MINUSTAH has sprayed tear gas on women trying to distribute food, carried out raids on Family Lavala supporters, used firepower on demonstrators, fulfilled the basic function of securing Western interests using military might, and committed human rights atrocities including murder and rape of civilians.
Sri Lankan troops patrolling the streets of Haiti. They're supposed to be bringing peace to this fragile country, one of the poorest in the world. Their role? To protect these vulnerable women and children from the infighting here. But 108 Sri Lankan soldiers are accused of engaging in prostitution with women and underage girls. They're to be sent home tomorrow.
Given this reality, how can MINUSTAH, with a straight face at that, claim to be launching a campaign to combat rape in Haiti? United States Ambassador Susan Rice, the black face in a high place who advocates the right to protect fallacy put forth by the United States, says that, quote, peaceful and credible elections and the transfer of power to a new government will be key milestones of Haiti's progress, unquote. If that's the truth, why not launch a campaign to combat United States, French, and Canadian neo-colonialism in Haiti? Or to remove the Israeli police, more of which are being sent to Haiti according to an August 25th announcement. The presence of MINUSTAH has become the object of protest once again by Haitians because of the August 17th torture and killing of a 16-year-old boy that Nepalese stabilizing forces labeled as suicide. According to the online Brazilian newspaper Ayiti, although the United Nations claims that Gerald John Gills hanged himself in a base of the soldiers, Haitians at a nearby hotel where the youth worked heard him shouting, "They're strangling me." Even before this, when Gills was first detained, people saw the Nepalese formed police unit soldiers attempting to force their bare hands into his mouth and separate his jaw. They ended up lacerating the skin on his mouth. Haitians later denounced that the United Nations kept the cadaver for various hours after his death, making it impossible to perform an accurate autopsy and discover the true nature of his death. These national protests within Haiti must be coupled with an international demand led by African people that the United Nations does not renew the MINUSTAH mission when the issue is put to a vote on October 15th of this year. Also, we must combine this effort with a continued campaign for debt repayment to Haiti. Various events for solidarity with Haiti are being planned for January 12, 2011, the one-year anniversary of the earthquake, as well as the troop surge. This has been your Black Agenda Report Morning Shot. Visit us on the web at www.blackagendareport.com.
I just met the most marvelous bunch of niggers. The most marvelous bunch. You get 'em?